How to Bag a Baddie. DJ Rich Beats on the 1 and 2. Y'all make sure y'all fave him up. It's my favorite DJ.
The motherfucking drug, and you are officially locked in with my favorite DJ.
I just want to see if you gon' lie, you gon' love me. I was getting bribes before I had the money. Honey, since I've been a star, God love me. Stealing, stealing.
Yes.
Stick it down. Poke it out. Yeah, she got a low butt, so big back.
One time. You almost there right now.
Let's get it.
Hey.
All right, y'all, go ahead and get your wine, get your snacks, get your popcorn. We're about ready to start the show. Are you all excited? I'm so excited. I see a lot of people I'm happy to see. Big shout out to Faye. Big shout out to Big Underrated Blue Baby. My heart king, I see you. What's up, Emma? Big Scoutz up, I see y'all. Hello. Make sure you fave up the DJ.
One time, y'all. As I finish, y'all. Hey,
we at 702, DJ. Hey. Period. Make sure y'all favor my favorite DJ.
Let's get it, y'all.
DJ Rich Beats, thank you so much. He will be back at the end of the show, y'all. So make sure you keep it locked right here. I am so excited for tonight's show. We've got a lot going on tonight. So for those of you who have not been here before, welcome. And if you have, welcome back to How to Bag a Baddie, the only show on Tag that explores both dating and being a modern day woman. I am your host, ELLE The Druggg, and tonight we are broadcasting episode 9, y'all. Shout out to Puddin', I see you. Hey, Casper, shout out to the Scoutz, I see y'all. Episode 9, y'all, of How to Bag a Baddie. So I'm really excited. We're actually, we're getting in there early. I see y'all. Not 2 dragons one night. This is crazy. Mato, I see you. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. So like I said, the only show on Tag exploring both being and dating a modern day woman. And of course, this is a weekly show we do every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we have a podcast style conversation about different relationship topics. And tonight's topic is a good one. And I'm so excited because we have a super special guest. It's my girl. It's my sis. I'm just really excited to get started. So this show is how we bridge the gap in communication between romantic relationships, as well as encourage the best relationships with ourselves. And How to Bag a Baddie is rightfully and respectfully brought to you by the Scoutz. Period. Okay? So before we get started on tonight's topic and before we introduce the guests and all of that stuff, I am going to announce a few things. So like I said, this is sponsored by the Scoutz, which means I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about the content that we have each and every week. On Mondays, we do Geek Out with Casper at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Obviously, on Tuesdays, we do How to Bag a Baddie with ELLE The Druggg. On Wednesdays, we have Game Night with Top Badge 2 Cents at 9 Eastern, as well as Adult Talk with Top Badge Most Sexy at 10 Eastern. On Thursdays, we have Terra Thursday at 9 a.m. with our girl, Top Badge Madam Mulatto, also on the Baddie panel, period. And of course, on Saturdays, we have Top Badge 2 Cents on the She Code. And this month, that is in Demi Goddesses Live for the month of June. So make sure y'all tap in with them, okay? Like I said, we've got tons of content coming to you every single week. So anytime you see that green and yellow shield, make sure you tap in with them. Make sure you fave them. Make sure you check us out, okay? We also have a few special events coming up this month. So June 17th, you can catch my fellow Scout Tatum Piper and TT Mama's Get Wet support event. So make sure whenever y'all see him in here, y'all fave him up and pop over on June 17th to TT Mama's Live and see what's good. Also on June 19th, y'all already know it's about to go down. Juneteenth, my girl Madam Mulatto has Wine Down Wednesdays. But this month, because it's Juneteenth, we're celebrating it on the 19th, which is a Monday. So it's Wine Down Juneteenth, and that's going to be with DJ Rich Beats, the best DJ on the app. So stop playing with us already. You already know. Finally, June 20th is the Tagged Awards in Rello's Lives, and we are spamming Rello's comments with 2 cents for most underrated, most sexy, for Best Smile. So make sure that y'all tap in. Shout out to B. Simone. I see you, love. Thank you for stopping in. So make sure that y'all tap in to Rello's Live. Make sure y'all vote before the 20th and then tap in for the awards on the 20th, okay? Again, that's 2 cents for Most Underrated, okay? And Most Sexy to You for Best Smile. Please do not play with us. We're coming for the titles, okay? And I think this is her second year. So shout out to her, all right? Finally, last thing I want to share with y'all, sign up to be on How to Bag a Baddie if you want to be on the show. We are now booking for July 25th. That's right, we are booked until July 25th. Once that's booked, my books will close until August, until we're ready to open them up for August. But if you want to get on the wait list, just make sure you tap in with me on Instagram or send me a message on here. Instagram is probably better. But yes, I'm always looking for new guests. And those who do want to get on the wait list have priority whenever we open up the August bookings. So, period, okay? All right, y'all. So now that we've paid all of our bills, it's time to get started with the show's topic. So if y'all follow me on Instagram, you already know I put up the topic every single week. I put up the question and what we're going to be talking about. And this week, I posted actually earlier today because it was a little bit late, but that's okay. Still tap in. This week, the question that I posted was, how important are finances to you in a relationship? Okay, so we're talking about finances. We're talking about financial literacy. We're talking about financial compatibility. We're talking about financial requirements. Hello, right? We're talking about all of the things. And one of the things that I just wanted to point out really quickly is, a lot of times people think that they have to choose between money and love. And so today I'm hoping that this conversation can open the gates of if it's one or the other, can you live in harmony with both? Is there a balance? If so, what it is? And, we really just trying to figure out all of those things today. So studies show that the happiness money can buy you is capped at a certain amount. True happiness has to do with how you feel about yourself and how much you enjoy spending time with the people around you. So while choosing money over love may get you monetary happiness or momentary happiness, it won't bring you lifelong fulfillment. So that's what Google says. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of interested in what the baddies have to say, to be honest with you. And I do believe our host is making her way to the box. Let me see, because I didn't even call for her. She ready? Yeah, she ready. I love it. Here I come, Mel. So if you are just tuning in, you're late, but that's okay. I'm still going to welcome you into the stream. My name is ELLE The Druggg, and this is How to Bag a Baddie, a weekly show every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the only show on Tag that explores both dating and being a modern-day woman. We are just getting started with the conversation. I'm bringing my beautiful co-host up. She is an amazing streamer with a show that she hosts every single Wednesday. I just talked about it in the announcements at 10 p.m. called Adult Talk. She has a passionate energy, and we are all voting for her continued reign as Tag Best Smile in Rello's Tagged Awards in this coming year. So please welcome Mo Sexy. Let me bring you up, Mo. Yes, hello. Yay. Come through. There she go. Hi, Mo. How are you?
Hi.
How you feeling today?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to have you on the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. I know we have a pretty big time difference, so I'm just grateful that you were able and wanting to do this. And I don't know. Do you want to tell? I'll let you tell them what tomorrow's show. I'll let you tell them about the crisscross situation, okay? But yeah, go ahead and tell the people who you are, what you do. I know I talked up Adult Talk a lot, but there's a reason why, and she's going to tell y'all, okay? So go ahead, Mo. How you doing?
Hey, I'm Mo Sexy to you. So I am chill. I'm hella cool. I'm down to earth. I love having conversations with people, especially adult ones.
Okay.
Yes. So every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have a show called Adult Talk. And guess what, guys? One of my special guests is Elle herself. You hear me? So yes, you got to come in. You got to check it out. Check us out. So Adult Talk, where I'm creating dialogue to bridge the communicational gap between men and women every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This week we have my topic, the question of the week. So Elle's going to have to answer the question of the week. And the question of the week is, how would you describe the process of falling in love?
Ooh,
So that will be one of the questions that she will have to answer for tomorrow.
I love it. That sounds like a great show. I'm super excited. This is my first time finding out the topic, y'all, so I'm excited for it. And I'm really looking forward to that conversation. So make sure y'all fave Mo and make sure y'all tap in tomorrow, Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Adult Talk. Period. Okay.
Yes.
So for those of you just joining us, my name is ELLE The Druggg, and you have stumbled into the only show on Tagged that explores both dating and being modern day women, how to bag a baddie. And I'm here with my beautiful co-host for this week, Mo Sexy to You, excuse me. So you've kind of given us a little bit about what you got going on in your stream, who you are and how you do things. How long have you been streaming on Tagged? I want to let people get to know you a little bit before we get in the conversation.
Okay, so I started as a streamer on the Meet Me side.
Okay.
I started over there in January of 21, and I stopped streaming at the end of November. And then I came over to Tag. I was doing kind of like both of them, but majority me being on the Meet Me side. And so I just decided to not stream on that side and stream completely on the Tag side. And I started streaming over here at the end of November of 21 to our present time.
Yeah.
So,
well, I'm glad you made the switch because, we like you on the team, period. Okay, and do you have any streaming goals you'd like people to support you on?
Well, my streaming goals is I want to become a top badge, and I also would like for my show to be featured. It don't matter which one come first. Both of them is a go. I'm appreciative, and I just have to go with the flow. I can't complain. Long as one of them happens, it's fine with me.
Period. I love that. So make sure y'all support Miss Mo Sexy to You on her top badge journey as well as her featured show journey. Okay. For those of you who are just tuning in, actually, I'm going to wait to do a show plug. I have one more question for you before we do that. Miss Mo, in one word, tell me, how do you bag a baddie?
You got to have confidence.
Confidence. That's a good one from a baddie herself. Confidence. Okay, so I think the first time I asked that question, the answer we got was consistency. The second time was selflessness. Mado said that last week, and now you're saying confidence. So we're racking up some pretty good vocabulary words for the bag and baddie crew. Okay, hello. So I like that one. Okay. So for those of you, now we're going to do the show plug. For those of you just tuning in, welcome to How to Bag a Baddie, a weekly show we do every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? The show is brought to you by the Scoutz, and we are here with Mo Sexy to You, and we're just getting started on the conversation. So tonight's question, like I said earlier, Mo, is how important are finances to you? And that's something we're going to, delve into a little bit more, but I have some, I think this conversation is really a good one to have, but it's kind of a weird one because it's always a little bit awkward to talk about money. It's always a little bit awkward, especially with somebody you don't even know if you really finna do all that. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know if you really gonna do all that with them. So, talking about money can be a little bit sketchy. So I definitely wanted to go ahead and I wanted to go ahead and explore that a little bit with you. So my first question for you is, do you think it's important to consider one's income or money situation when dating?
I would say yes and no. Yes, if you're dating and you feel like y'all could take it to that stage, you know what I'm saying? You feel like, oh, you attracted to this person and you think it's going to lead somewhere. I would say yes to that question. But if not, and it's like you're not clicking, then I wouldn't do it.
Basically. Okay. So you're saying yes when there's potential or whatever. Okay. That's still interesting because I think one of the questions, we'll come up to it. We'll go in order of the questions, but I think that is, one of the things you would have to think about, like, well, how soon is too soon? But we'll come up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, how much does your partner's potential, and that's funny because I saw 38 in the comments say, heck yeah, you got to talk about finances. What you mean? So for some people, it's like super important at the top of the list. For some people, it's like not as important. But one of the things that I often hear, especially like, I'm in my early 30s, and a lot of times in my 20s, and even now still, I hear a lot like, you got to give people like time to grow. You've got to give people like, room to like grow and build, and you can't just expect everything to be built whenever you get there type thing. You know what I mean? That's a lot of the feedback that we've heard, not only like in my everyday life, but like on the show as well. So my question for you is, how much does your partner's potential to have money play a part when it comes to dating? In other words, if they're still on the come up, are you down to ride, or do they already need to be established?
So they should already be established.
Ooh, okay.
And if they are established and something happens to come up where something, because it's always something. I can be up one day and then I get knocked back down. So I would say I'm not going to run. I wouldn't run from that person if something was to happen to where they had got on down on their luck. And then as long as they have the enthusiasm and the drive to pick themselves back up, I'm willing to be that backbone to that person to help them get to where they need to get to.
Okay, so you're saying that like, so what if they don't have any money? Like, say they don't have any money, right? But they have that. But they have that drive, that ambition. Are you gonna be the backbone? Like,
yeah, no.
So they have to have something.
I've been
already.
there, done that. So I've been there, done that. When I was younger, when my first place was a 3-bedroom house. Okay. And I got it because I had got pregnant with my daughter, and I was working double jobs. But her dad wasn't doing anything. He was talking about he wanted to do some things, and every time I tried to get him hooked up with something, it would be a problem. You feel me? So I don't think I could do that ever again. Like, it's really a burden when, especially as you trying to take care of a kid, and on top of taking care of the kid, this person ain't doing nothing. You like another kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's not gonna work. So yeah, I wouldn't be able. Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. I'm down. Like I'm another bill. Look, Lotto, another bill. Ooh,
yeah, that's another bill. That's an extra kid. Like, you're a kid. You might as well. I'm telling you what to do. You're not saying nothing. You don't run nothing, especially if I'm doing everything.
And that then starts to affect like the respect you have for each other. So that's never a good situation. Like, that's why these conversations are so important, like to have at the beginning, which kind of leads me into my next question that I want to ask you is, how soon do you discuss your financials when dating? I know you said you would only do it if there's potential to take it further, but like how quickly do you know? How soon is too soon? Like, what and to what extent do you discuss them, right? Like, do you tell them about your debt, or do you tell them about that you have a like, what do you tell? Like, that's crazy.
Hey, listen, I'm an open book. If you want to know, we gonna tell it. You feel me? But it's like, it depends on the individual, because in their personalities, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's not open to do that. You got people that don't do it at all, and they be feeling like you being nosy and you trying to be all in their business, and why do that matter, and you know what I'm saying, kind of stuff. And if they not mature enough to have these conversations, then they not mature enough for you to be talking to. So I feel like if the person is mature and you feel like you connected as soon as possible, you should talk about it, especially if you guys are on the same wavelength and have the same goals in mind, and y'all want the same things, and it's something that's leading towards marriage or whatever it is that you want it to be leading towards, then that's what you should be doing. You feel me?
So, quick question, because I don't think I put this in my prepared ones, but so say like the man comes in, right, and he's like, I'm not really concerned about money, whatever, but the girl has a whole bunch of debt. Like, does she need to tell? Like, he's the one that's, you know what I mean? Like, assumed to be paying the bills or whatever, she has a lot of debt. Does that mean she would disclose that like as soon as they
She's
start
going to have
vibing?
to disclose it. I would disclose it. I won't tell you off top. Look,
Really?
I got this, and this. And if you still willing to rock with me, then that's what you're gonna do. It's all about you and the individual and what they are willing to do.
I like that. I like that. Okay, so hold on because don't let me end the live now. Okay, I like that. Callie said, right. I want the transparency. If we can be grown and talk finances, credit scores, then you ain't. And we can't talk them. Excuse me. Then you ain't for me because I need to know. I know that's right, Callie. And then 38 said, I'd be like, don't even worry about it, baby. We gonna hit this together real quick and we gonna be straight. Okay, period. So 38's willing to watch for the come up. You already know. We see you, 38.
Yeah, that's where what I said comes into play. It depends on the person and and their personality and how they handle it as the individual selves and as an adult. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Because everybody is not mature enough to be able to have those type of conversations or mature enough to handle things like that because, maybe they got some insecurities. You never know.
So, okay. So you kind of went into a little bit of my next question for you, which is, do you believe in financial compatibility and how important is that to you? So hold on. Before you go into that, let me say a little bit about financial compatibility. So financial compatibility is defined as like, it's not just about like, oh, are you a saver? Because I'm a saver. Are you a spender? Because I'm a spender. It's really about your financial goals. It's really about what you have established. It's really about, the investments that you want to make, the ways in which you want your portfolio to grow, the level of financial literacy that you have, right? And the way that you abide by it. Like, are you good at sticking to a budget? A lot of people can budget, but they can't stick to it. Like, these are all really important things that tell you, like, the habits, the spending habits of your partner. That tells you if you're on the same wavelength when it comes to financials and money. So a lot of people, I don't even think this is something that we really talk about, financial compatibility, but Mel, I'm super interested in what you have to say about it. Like, do you believe in it? Is that something that you like look for in a partner?
Okay, so I feel like that you have to be some compatible in some kind of way, meaning that opposites gonna always attract.
Right.
So you can always fall for someone that is opposite of you. So you might not be good with money, and then this person might be good with money, and you can come together and you guys can teach each other, and then that helps build the other person up where they're lacking. In areas where they're lacking, you might help them build to be better. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right.
I would say yes, because it's always a compatible, it's always a yin and a yang to something.
Mm-hmm. So if you're financially compatible with someone, but they're broke.
If they broke, but they're on making their way up.
You're financially, they have the goals, right? They
got the goals, but they got to be able to go and get it. It's a difference between going to get something and you just not doing it. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
So financial compatibility is not enough potential for you to be like, okay, we good, like we believe in this.
No, you're gonna have to take some footsteps. You got to make action. You can't just not be doing nothing. You got to be wanting to do something.
Both said you're gonna have a job.
Yes, because I've been there, so I know. I took care of a grown person.
Wow.
Because I was young. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a teacher. I taught myself a lot of things. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I learned from each relationship. Next one, take that and take it to the next one. You know what I'm saying? What I did with this, I'm not doing with this one.
Right.
But we're gonna be watching out. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
It's like that. It just
I like it. Callie said, I mean, the goal is to be financially compatible, but as long as the communication between us is consistent towards the same path, I'm here. Okay, Callie, I hear you. All right, so Miss Mo, love provides emotional. Well, I'm going to save that question. Hold on, I'm going to save that question. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is financial compatibility in your relationship? 10 being the highest.
8. I would say 8.
Okay, that's pretty high.
Yeah, 8. I would say 8 because you got that 2% where they ain't doing what they need to do, and you can work with that. You know what I'm saying? And especially if they have that mindset,
Yeah.
and they got the go getter mindset. Like, we gonna
Yeah.
do this.
Right.
Teamwork make the dream work.
That goes back
Yeah.
to that
So.
confidence you were talking about, right? That like, I got it, I'm gonna get it, I can do it. Like, yeah. Because I kind of believe that, like, even though we're talking about finances for this episode, I do believe that broke is like a state of mind, like a mindset. Like, if you say you're broke, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
you
speaking
gonna
that
do it.
over yourself. Yeah. Like, even if I
Your
didn't have
tongue,
money,
your tongue is very powerful.
period.
What you
And I just feel
speak
like,
is what comes out. So I'm speaking life and health and wealth.
period.
That's what I want.
Period.
Health and wealth.
Period.
Okay.
I'm right here for it, sis. I'm right here for it. Yeah, I agree. And I think that, yes, whenever you kind of speak that, it speaks to your frame of mind about yourself, not just your money situation. So you can definitely not have money and not be broke. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think that that's a thing. So thanks for bringing that up. But okay, so financial compatibility includes shared perspectives on big money decisions and small ones too. Financial incompatibility is linked to conflict and may predict divorce. What financial characteristics does your partner need to have in order for you to move forward in the relationship? So, I guess in other words, like, what are you financially, like, what are your financial must-haves?
You're gonna have to say that question again. Is that one or that's a new one?
No, that was on there.
Because I'm gonna have to rehear it.
No, okay, so look. I'll say it like this. Where does your partner need to be financially in order for you to be? And I mean, like, does he need, like, is it making a certain amount? Is it having saved a certain amount? Is it having a 401k? Is it like, what are the things that you need to feel secure financially in your relationship?
Oh, okay. So he has to be established. He has to have his own everything. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
And then, because I have me, and I got my daughters, and then, you got people that don't have help.
Right.
So you're doing what you can do, but then he got to be doing what he has to do.
Right.
And then we come together and build. You feel me? So I would say, you said, I feel you, Poppy. I'm tired too.
I'm tired of paying all the bills.
I feel like we live to pay bills.
Well, that's too damn bad.
So, I think he would have to have his own thing going on where he's even if he's going through stuff, he still has to have his own thing going.
Not 6ix9ine saying Bills is rich man short and I'm too broke to play. I'm weak. Y'all are hilarious. Oh my goodness. I like that answer, Mo.
Right.
I think that's important because that speaks to, like, your goals and making sure that you're in alignment with your partner on that financial compatibility piece that we were talking about earlier. So, last question before we wrap up this segment, and this is a good one here. So, love provides emotional value and a sense of purpose, while money provides practical value and financial stability. If you had to choose which is more important to the success of a romantic relationship, would you choose love or money?
I would choose love.
You would choose love?
I would choose love.
Tell me why.
Because you're trying to make sure your relationship is work. So you have to have a love for that. It should not be about money. It's supposed to be about you and that person bringing each other happiness, being each other's peace, not being, because when you don't have peace, it's called chaos.
Okay.
It's just called chaos. You need to have a positive mindset and communication. You know what I'm saying? Communications is really big. So I would say love more than anything.
Okay. I like that. And I feel like at the end of this segment, we're coming to a conclusion where it's like there is a balance, right? Like, you can have that financial compatibility piece, right? And still very much be in the relationship for love.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Exactly.
I love that.
Because, as sometimes people don't, they be so caught up in the working that they forget to love. You know what I'm saying? They be so caught up because money is the root to all evil. So it's gonna always be there, but love won't.
Okay. Okay, so we know how Mo moving. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Y'all, if you are just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is ELLE The Druggg, and this is How to Bag a Baddie, a weekly show we do every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the only show on tag that explores both dating and being a modern day woman. I'm obviously your hostess, and I'm here with my co-host, Miss Mo Sexy to You, and we are proudly brought to you by the Scoutz. Hello. All right.
Hey.
So, we're going to get started with the baddie panel. I'm going to have them start to request the box. Casper saying in the comments, whoever said money can't solve all your problems must have not had enough money to save them. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people say that having money is tied to resources. Resources make your life easier. They make it your quality of life better, in turn affecting your happiness. So, you know, a lot of people do still say that, you know, money is pretty important in the overall scheme of things. But let me pull up the baddie panel here. I got Miss Susie B. There she go. There she go. And we're going to call out. There she go. Let me get my other panel member here. Y'all already know it's time for the baddie panel. And this is the part of the show, y'all. This is the best part of the show because this is when we're joined by the beautifuls, my friends, Susie B and Madame Mulatto. And we get to all powwow about the topic at hand. And we usually have different perspectives, and it's just a lively conversation. So please feel free to add your comments down below and let us know what you're thinking and feeling as we do the conversation as well. So welcome to the show, ladies.
Hi.
Hello, hello. Do you want to do a quick intro of yourselves? Let the people know who you are and what you do.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Susie B. You know what's up. Anywhere you see that glowing yellow shield, I will be there supporting the gang. Shout out to DJ Rich Beach, the hottest DJ on the app. Okay, hello.
Hello.
Shout out to all our top badges, Most Sexy, Madame Mulatto, and 2 Cent, period, you know. And I'm leaving a small announcement to Mulatto.
Yeah, okay, you already know me. It's Madame Mulatto. On Juneteenth, that is Monday, June 19th, me and DJ Rich Beats, the hottest tag DJ, are having a wind down Juneteenth event. We usually do wind down Wednesday. Ooh, it's so spicy in here today.
Oh my gosh. Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Was that Casper? That's crazy. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. This is crazy.
But yeah, we will be big 9.9.
10 is loading. That 10 is loading. Let's get it.
Loading.
But yeah, we'll be doing Wind Down Juneteenth. We're just gonna highlight Black excellence. So we're gonna have, you know, Black spoken word artists, performers, rappers, singers come through. We're gonna get with Black is Black. Listen to our Afrobeats, our reggae, our dancehall, as well as, you know, all kinds of Black excellent music. So
We gotta level up, big gold.
Yeah, shout out to the level up. I see you. I see you.
You leveled up your extreme
Oh, I got the gold 3. Who took it?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Thanks,
Shout out to the I think that's probably Casper. That's Fame with that's crazy. Shout out to Gold 3, y'all. Thank you. Now I know how Casper felt a little bit yesterday on Geek Out. That's crazy. Okay. I'm sorry, Lotto. So DJ Rich Beats, the hottest DJ on the app, Wind Down Wednesday turned Monday the 19th. Right?
We're gonna be there June 19th. It's gonna be Black AF, so just be there. Okay?
Period. I can't wait. I'm about to find my outfit like ASAP. I can't wait. I'm so excited, actually. And if you've never
I
been,
got mine already.
Period. So, and y'all, if you've never been to a Wind Down Wednesday with Madame Mulatto in her live and with DJ Rich Beats, you're missing out. Like, it is a vibe the entire time. It feels like you're at a party. The first time I was there, this dude was in the box and he was like going crazy. Like, the DJ's so good. It was such a vibe. So make sure y'all fave her. Make sure y'all tap in on the 19th of June. We're celebrating Juneteenth. We're Black AF and it's going to be a vibe. So, period. Tap in. All right. If you're just tuning in, welcome to How to Bag a Baddie. We're just starting off with the Baddie panel. And we are talking about finances tonight. We're talking about how important it is in a relationship to, be financially compatible. How important are they to you? All of the things, right? So I'm excited to hear what y'all have to say. Go ahead and just get into it. I see y'all out there. I see y'all with the love. Thank y'all. I feel like we reversed orders too. It used to be.
And I can't wait. That's right. It happened. I guess I'll go first. Okay. What's the question?
How important are finances in a relationship? How important are they to you? How important are they to the success of a relationship? What is your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
It's pretty important. Money's pretty important. Like, it's up there. It's definitely like communication, trust, and love, and all that good stuff. I've been through hardship before that required me and my partner to have money, and we didn't, because I was the primary resource for money. Like, they had a warrant and couldn't actively get a good job. They were making $6 an hour. We were homeless AF. Like, so money is super important. Especially when you're in a relationship and you have to be forthcoming. If you have things going on in your background that could hinder furtherment of money or y'all making money. Like, due to that warrant, my partner really couldn't go do nothing because it was active in the state. So that really, anywhere we decided to go within the state, it was going to be a hindrance. So where we had help, even I was being hindered, couldn't get an apartment, couldn't get a car because the warrant was that type of thing. So I feel like it's important. It's definitely within the top 5, if not the top 3, and you most surely should have a conversation at some point about your reality, what you come with financially.
Okay, hold on to that, because that's going to take us into our next question. Lada, what are your thoughts on that? How important is money to you in a relationship?
I feel like it's super important. Mainly because, like Miss Sexy said, as a single mother with a big dad that's not great at all, I got 2.
That ain't great.
Look, okay, just one done, because you're not thinking me twice.
I'm just saying.
But no, I'm not going to take care of a grown man, and I don't expect a grown man to take care of me either, but there has to be some kind of happy medium to where we can decide what is going to be comfortable for us. It's not for me it's not like I want the richest man in the world because, I want to live this lavish lifestyle and I want to have a Birkin and all this stuff and I want to drive the Rover and all. No, it's not like that. But I want to be comfortable. I want to have a lifestyle that we can sustain beyond right now and beyond us working. Like, where does that go? What does that lead into? Because I'm thinking long-term relationship wise. I'm not going to discuss finances with a fling. So
right. So
that part. I don't do flings though.
Hey, I see you, Champagne. Thank you. Welcome. I love that. Okay, so would you say it's like Susie said top 5 if not top 3? What would you say, like top?
I would say it's definitely top 3.
Definitely top 3. I agree. Okay, cool. So, Susie, you had mentioned earlier, and Mo, we kind of talked about this earlier, but I'm down to hear whatever 2 cents you want to add into it. Speaking of 2 cents, 2 cents for top badge, most sexy for badge, for top badge. Okay, so I'm interested to know, like you said, you at some point need to disclose this information, right? So how soon do you talk about financials once you feel the vibe and you know that you're you know what I mean? Like, is it 6 months, a year? Like, how long until you?
No, I feel like money should be that conversation needs to be implemented from the beginning.
Ooh.
How you manage this $20? I know me, I'm a smoker. Okay, I have a habit. So I know how to budget my $20 if it come down to it, where I'm gonna get what I need to do my product, and some snacks on the side if I need to, maybe some change. So it's like, how do you budget, little things into big things? So I think it should grow as the relationship develops and grows. Like that should be a conversation that grow with y'all. Like, okay, we talk small. What's your short term? What's your long term? Like, but it should progressively grow with y'all. But I don't think it's anything that needs to be shied away from, kept in the dark, or not spoken about at all.
Right.
See, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If somebody asks me too soon about my financials, I feel like you bag checking me, and I'm not gonna like that.
It doesn't have to. I'm not saying
it's not.
That's why I
Not
said it
that.
has to grow with you. It doesn't necessarily have to start off so deep and so thorough. And I need to know your background and what your credit score is. But at some point, if we're furthering our relationship and we're continuing to grow and be serious, which is the nature, because I'm a baddie, so my stuff is together. Or if it's not, I'm at least in a position to be able to communicate where I am, what my plan is to correct it, and how I'm furthering my own. So it's like, if you can't even meet me there to have that conversation, hypothetically, prospectively, whatever, then that says a lot too. So I'm not saying that it has to be deep and thorough in the beginning, but it does need to get deep and thorough at some point.
Okay.
And what did you say, like, discussing, even just saying, like, oh, this is what I do for work, is discussing finances, because you can ballpark somebody's salary, like.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. For sure. I've definitely Googled how much does so-and-so make.
Like, I'm not going to sit on the first date and ask you, like, oh, what's your credit score? But maybe, like, after we've been dating a couple months, like, when it comes down to it, it's like, well, if we're going to be getting serious, we're going to be considering moving together. Now we do have to discuss credit and things like that. But, like, even discussing your job, just saying what you do for work, that's discussing your finances. So
for sure. And I'm not gonna lie, if I find out like, oh, what is the little like website where you could check like the salaries, like the median salaries, like how much does this type of person? I mean, what? Yeah, look, Glassdoor. I be all up on that. How much did this make? So I hear you for sure. Okay. So what were you gonna say, Mo? It sounded like you were gonna say something up there.
I forgot.
I forgot. We're about the import, like how soon you talk about finances and.
Oh, okay. So I would say once y'all start feeling like y'all vibing and feeling each other, that's when it comes into play, because you don't know who or what. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you're trying to talk to somebody, and if it ain't working out, like, oh, you don't get took your 10 million. Casper.
Oh, wow. 10 million during the show is crazy. Shout out to Casper for taking my 10 million. Shout out to everybody coming in. The Kings is in here dropping today, y'all. They're going crazy today. Shout out to them.
Watching, I
was coming for it. Yeah, I was coming for it. I got to be quicker to that. Yes. Yeah, because I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here, yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, and I'm sorry, Mel. Will you please complete your thought, because that was crazy.
I
Big shout out to Billy. I see you, Casper.
We it's over. No, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. That's so lit. We're turning up after this, y'all. Stay tuned after this, because I gotta stay composed. We recording. I gotta stay composed. Now hold on. We recording this episode. Now hold on. Now. Okay. Woo, y'all went crazy. 10 million is crazy. I feel like we're gonna have a party. This is so exciting. Okay. Okay. So here's my question. You fell in love. Y'all are in love, like head over heels. Everything is right. The chemistry is crazy. You're in love, right? Mm-hmm. But you find out that he has he's broke. No property, no money, no savings, no job, no car, no nothing. But you're already in love. You're already in love. So you have the love. What is you doing?
I'm gonna love you from a distance. I'm just saying.
Distance.
I'm gonna love you from a distance.
Okay. Most of you're not wavering on it at all. You said if you already done it, you did it from experience.
I'm just saying I'm gonna love you from a distance because you was broke and you wasn't trying to, elevate yourself. You stayed where you wanted to stay. I ain't gonna be able to do it because you're not gonna bring me down with you. I'm trying to reach down to pull you up, but you dragging me along with you.
Period.
Absolutely not.
Teddy down there talking about some wow.
Hey, we ain't talking about Teddy. We talking about broke people.
Ooh. Period. What about you, Susie? You're in love. Big trending. Shout out to Realist. I see you. I'm gonna get you right. What about you, Susie?
Yeah. I don't think I'm able to do that. Just from experience, like my own life trauma. Like, bruh, I like to think my Sagittarian would kick in and I would give you an opportunity to like make some money. Me finding out that you broke and you gave the illusion that you wasn't or that you was stable in some type of way is gonna shatter that. And now we're back into masculine.
They sending out representatives.
I allowed you access to feminine and you ruined that. So now you're being masculine, we got a problem. So love is shattered right now. We're not in love no more. We in reality. So if you don't have no intention on changing your situation financially. Like, it's not that you don't have the willpower, the potential to, you just don't intend to because you want to be a moocher or, a homosexual, then I'm going to politely leave you because I'll never be homeless again. So,
Yeah.
That part.
It's never going to happen, bro. So it's, at that point, it's life or death. Either you, and it's going to be me every time.
Period. We love that
and
for
that's
you.
why we love from a distance.
We love that for you. Champagne said, like, what's broke? Because I know people that make $100K that are broke and people that make $60K that got money. No, I feel you. I said no assets, no money, no savings, no job. Like, broke. Like,
no
the
net.
definition of.
Like the on the street homeless in the tent, broke.
Ooh, 9 to 10. All right, so what you saying, Lotto? I already know what you're saying, but go ahead and give it to him.
Yeah, from me. You're not gonna serve me something up on a platter. I'm not in love with anything because the person that you gave me wasn't even you anyways. I was in love with the illusion that you gave me. So this love is not even real. So F love.
She said what she said.
Straight up to my face.
I don't want no scrub.
I hear it. Shout out to Kenny first.
I said a scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
You out here like, when I meet you, of course you maybe have on designer clothes, but I didn't know that you rented these clothes. Or you have on, you driving a car, but I didn't know you got it on Turo for a day or it's your mama's car. Or you be acting like, you got all this money because you a top badge on tag, but then when we see you live, you on an air mattress in a furnitureless apartment. Like, I'm questioning because you painted this illusion.
Right.
And really, I can't be mad at anybody but myself for believing you by that time.
Because they was out there selling them wolf tickets and you purchased it.
Child.
Because we didn't purchase a lot of them, for sure.
Callie said,
I consider myself like a long time host. I really do.
That part.
I will give you a chance. I will. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. You think you can get a job and recoup and we can start something? Okay. You got about 2 months. In 2 months, if you don't
60 days. 60 days.
I understand the 2 month thing because sometimes in certain areas, like if work is not plentiful, it takes people longer. Just because jobs be on BS, like if you ain't had no job, no work, you depressed and things, you gotta sell yourself to get a job. Like that take a lot of energy.
Well, and then if that's the case, you don't need to be looking at no relationship anytime soon. You need to get yourself together.
Well, we already hear at this point from Madam
meditation, elevation.
There's your time limit and Brody 60 days. Try within that.
The probation period. That's what we call a probationary period.
But
Don't play with it.
once you give them an inch, they take a mile. So you got to be careful with that.
That's true too.
In that 60 days, that's not
Because I know somebody they be sending out their representatives.
Or may the richest man win. Who knows?
Teddy said, I don't like the baddies. And Champagne said, when I was broke, relationships was the last thing on my mind. And earlier I saw Casper say something about TLC filing bankruptcy, but I don't know what he's talking
right,
about.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Grow individually
We don't like
so we
broke
can grow collectively, period. Yep, exactly. But y'all can grow together as well.
For sure. And I think that's where
always better together because you take two wholes and make one.
Period. Want two
So,
halves equal a whole.
Come with you.
And I think that's where that balance piece that we talked about earlier came into play, where it's like, yeah, these things are important. Shout out to Tatum. That's who has that. Shout out to Tatum. Make sure y'all fave him, everybody. That is my fellow scout who will be in the auction on June 17th. So make sure y'all fave him and run up on him, support him. Okay, that is the bro. So make sure y'all. Okay, maybe not. But anyway. That goes into that balance that we were talking about earlier, and like it and why that financial compatibility piece is so important, right? Because if you don't have that compatibility, you don't even need to be falling in love, meaning you don't need and then accepting things that you don't want to accept in the first place. So I completely agree. That takes us to 7:51, y'all. This show was kind of fast. If you're just tuning in or just getting here, I saw a few scragglers hop in here, but this is How to Bag a Baddie, a weekly show we do every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the only show on Tag that explores both dating and being a modern day woman. We are currently here with the Baddie panel and my beautiful guest co-host, Mo Too Sexy. This is kind of a Scoutz takeover we weren't really planning on doing, but shout out to the Scoutz. This show is definitely sponsored by them. So I'm going to have the Baddie panel go ahead and do their outros.
I like my
what
new
y'all
name.
laughing at, y'all? I'm trying to be professional. We recording.
That's what Rello called me. Mo Too Sexy.
I sure did. Mo Sexy to you. You're right. No, I sound like I didn't keep up here called Terror Tuesday and stuff. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Mo Sexy to you. My bad. My bad, Mo. When we're on the roll, we're on the roll. Hello?
Hello.
But nah, go ahead. I'm gonna have Susie and Madame Mulatto, my girls, my friends. I love y'all so much. Go ahead and tell the people where they can find you and to fave you and all that, and give your outros.
It's me, Susie. Y'all know who I am and what I do. In the color stove. You can always catch me somewhere. You see that green and yellow shield. Shout out to 2 Cent for top badge, Most Sexy for top badge, Madame Mulatto for top badge. Okay, the Scout is up. We doing a lot of great things, so make sure you hit every one of us with the fave, including DJ Rich Beats, the hottest DJ on the app. Okay, we're gonna turn up. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to everybody else, and shout out to the host for the big 10 million on the board. Go 3. Hello.
Hey, go 3.
Madame Mulatto.
All right, y'all. I'm Madame Mulatto. Catch me everywhere the Scouts are because I like to do all of their shows every week, usually. Tarot Tuesdays or Thursdays, who knows? Wind down, Juneteenth. Definitely catch that. Peace out.
Thank you. Make sure y'all fave them. Make sure you hit Mo Sexy to you. Not Mo Too Sexy. Mo Sexy to you with the fave as well. And thank you for being here. I'm going to hit y'all with my final words while I have a few minutes. So essentially, right, there is that balance piece. We keep talking about it. I keep trying to bring it up because it's super important. But like, I certainly believe in financial compatibility. It is something that is super important to the success of at least a romantic relationship or any or a business relationship, which, I have my thing about relationships kind of operating as businesses as well. So, but that's another topic for another day. But the important thing here is to absolutely have those conversations with your potential partner. Absolutely bring up, the things that are important to you. Have goals in your mind, that you're already working on and you're working towards, so that you kind of have a clear path of what you want financially in your partner. And, just do your due diligence, right? Do your due diligence. And one of the things that we didn't talk about today, but I am going to bring it up because it's the money topic, is if you don't have it, you can't expect your partner to, right? If you don't have it, you can't expect them to have it either. And I think that's one of the things. That's one of the opinions that I kind of get a little bit of pushback on, because that's not the typical way in which I would answer a question. But if you can't deliver, you can't expect to be delivered to. Don't ask for what you can't deliver. Thank you, Lotto, coming out with the words, with the gems. Okay, period. So those are my final thoughts. I'm gonna have Rich Beats go ahead and request the box, and I am going to have Miss Mo Sexy to you. Go ahead and do your outro. Let the people know about Adult Talk one more time.
Okay, if you don't know who I am, I'm Mo Sexy to you. You can always catch me every day. I stream in the mornings and in the evenings, mostly in the evenings. And on Wednesdays, I have a show called Adult Talk, where I'm bridging the I'm bridging the communicational gap between men and women every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tomorrow, my guests will be Elle and some other people. I'm not going to tell you those people, but Elle is one of the most important guests that's going to be there. Please make sure you guys tune in. Hit me with the fave if you're interested in being on my show. Make sure you guys favorite my IG pages. I have an Adult Talk page, and I have Mo Sexy to You, which is my main page. And that's it. Congratulations, Elle, on your Big 10 Millie, and thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here, Mo. I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow. All right, y'all. That was Mo Too Sexy. I'm going to bring Rich Beats up to the box. Excuse me. So, y'all, that's the show. Thank you for joining us for another episode. And make sure you tune in next week as we continue to uncover how to bag a baddie. I am your hostess, ELLE The Druggg, and that's a wrap. DJ Rich Beats. Give me something good. Hello? Hey.
What's up? It's your girl, ELLE The motherfucking Druggg, and you are officially locked in with my favorite DJ, DJ Rich Beats.
Yeah.
Some sexy about to pretty